Hello, so today we'll be dealing about the external auditory canal. So let me try drawing a diagram. So this is the external ear and the external auditory canal is a tube that starts from the concha. Okay, that starts from the concha and it extends to the tympanic membrane. This EAC, it measures 24 mm in length. The external auditory canal is not a straight tube. It has two parts, the outer and the inner part. So the outer part and the inner part, the position is actually different. So for clinical examination, for the practitioner to see the tympanic membrane properly, the pinna, that is the external ear, it has to be pulled. It has to be pulled upward, backward and laterally so that the two parts becomes in alignment so that we get a proper visualization of the tympanic membrane. Now, the external auditory canal, it is actually divided into two parts. One is the cartilaginous part and the other is the bony part. So these two parts are totally different from each other. So about the cartilaginous part. Here, the skin is actually thick and it contains ceruminous and pilosebaceous glands. So this is the only part of the external auditory canal which is having hair, and this is the main part which produces wax. Now the anatomically important part of the cartilaginous part of the external auditory canal is called as the fissure of Santoroni. So through the fissure of Santoroni, the parotid or superficial mastoid infections can appear in the canal. Okay, now let's discuss about the bony part. So the skin of the cartilaginous part was thick and here it is thin. And it contains no ceruminous or pilosebaceous glands and there is no hair also. Okay, so there is no wax production in this part of the EAC. So there are two anatomically important parts in the bony part of the EAC. One is called as the isthmus. So why isthmus is important? Because the foreign bodies get lodged easily and if it gets impacted, it is very difficult to remove. That is the importance of isthmus. Another important part is the anterior recess. So why this becomes important? Because it is a recess, so it acts as a pool for discharge and debris in case of external and middle ear infections. So that's all about the external auditory canal. Hope you got an idea. Thanks for watching.